Hi guys, this is Maria. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing with you quite a few indoor activities that you can do with your children that will get them involved in fun and meaningful ways and help you pass time indoors, whether it's a rainy day, hot outside, or you're sitting at home for any other reason. If you're new here, welcome. I am a mom of three. Crazy to say this. I have a 6-year-old who's about to go into first grade. I have a 4-year-old and a baby 2 weeks old. So this summer I really focused on a lot of bonding time together with the kids. So we spend lots and lots of time at home. So with this video, I'm kind of scratching my own itch. All right, without further ado, let's get to it. Now, if you're a parent of a young child, you probably heard "tell me a story" once or twice in your life. Or if your kids are anything like my kids, like about every few hours. And sometimes it is nice to have the tables turned and ask them to tell you a story. But how to do it? Storytelling is a very important skill for young children because it teaches them sequencing, thinking, and recall. Also, it inspires their imagination. And there's a few really cool items that I found this summer that I want to share with you. The first one is this game. It's called Fairy Tale Spin to Play, and it is great for children 3 and up. My children love it. And actually, what is funny, my son, who is 4 years old, is an amazing storyteller. He told us a story that was over 10 minutes long. We were all like, wow, well, that's quite amazing, but maybe we can speed it up. Anyways, the game is super fun. You have inside 4 different scenes that you can pick from. Then you have different kind of characters. It comes with heroes, it comes with rivals, then it comes with magic helpers, treasures, transportation, and magical objects. And then whoever first collects all of the items gets to tell their story first. Again, I was amazed about actually my 4-year-old storytelling skills and the language that he has used making it up. So it encourages development of the vocabulary and makes for a great family time. We had some really good laughs playing this game. It is from the brand Boo, and it's female-owned company, which I found very cool. And I did not buy it on Amazon, but I'll try to find it. If not, I bought it on Mosaics.com. The reason why I went on Mosaics because they do have a lot of unique items that I could not find anywhere else. So there will be few items in this video specifically from Mosaics. And I have not partnered with them for this video. I wish I did. So the next one is also coming from the same company. It's Create a Story cards. It goes really great with the game before. It's basically a cards that have different kind of story characters. There's magical helpers, there is rivals again, and there is all kinds of animals and stuff. So the way we play it, we kind of toss the cards like this, and there is also has an instructions. There's like 5 different ways to play this game. The way we play it is, I think it's called like a creative goofy group story. That's how we play it. So we kind of pull the card and you start with, oh, there was a young boy who found the crown and the crown was magical. Then the next person pulled it out. The magical crown, once he wore it, he had to go on a voyage on the sea. And then you go through all of the cards. But in the meanwhile, in this fairyland, there was a witch. And then every single one of you adds their part to the story. And it is a lot of fun and a lot of good laughs for family time. So great for when you're sitting at home for whatever reason you are at home. The next one on my list is Create a Feast. Young children love cooking, and if you can make it special and relatable for them, it's even more fun. So this one is more girl geared just because that's what my daughter wanted to do, but nothing stops you from doing the same thing with a boy. My son loves cooking as well. So the recipes we use for our feast were based on the books Flower Fairies. If you are not familiar with them and you have a girl like 6 years and up, my daughter has been all about fairies ever since she turned 6. Even her birthday party was fairy related, so I have lots of fairy ideas these days. It's based on the series of books Flower Fairies. There is a lot of beautiful books in the series. They're all a pop-up, but we also have a really cool guide that has lots of crafts and ideas, the Girl's Book of Flower Fairies. And we used the recipes from this book to create a real fairy feast. Scarlett dressed up as a fairy, and we made fruit cups that were really tasty. Actually, the snacks that we made were healthy. We used peaches, we used other fruit, creme fraiche, and then for the drinks we did like strawberries, yogurt, a little bit of honey. So creating a feast and cooking with your child and then presenting it to the rest of the family, whether it is a tea party or something else. I like the idea of having like themed recipes because you can also partner it with a dress up and make a whole event out of it. It could be like a half a day thing for you. First you get dressed up, then you do like fairy makeup, and then you make a fairy feast, and everybody gets to participate in this make-believe setup. Next one on my list is a superhero training camp. So I have a boy and a girl who are older, obviously, so superheroes are really a big part of our life. My husband Justin loves reading them Avengers books. We have all kinds of story collections. So for this, you will need capes. The capes that I found were from Great Pretenders, and you can color them in. And the kids got to color their capes in, and surprisingly, even Justin, who doesn't like really coloring, really enjoyed it. That we came up with special names for them. Justin was Captain Lightning, Scarlett was Captain Sparkles, and then after they were done, we created an obstacle course. You can create an obstacle course with anything you have on hand. At that point, we had the balloons. They were at the house for baby Juliet coming home, so we kind of did have to slide under the balloons, and you have to go through the tunnel under the chairs, then you have to kick as hard as you can. So you can come up with multiple obstacles that your child needs to do during that superhero training, and also tie it all up with this cool cape that they will wear for other occasions as well. Well, going outside in the rain is kind of counterproductive because it is indoor activities video, but I always teach my children that there is no bad weather, is only inappropriate clothing. So what we have done on a rainy day, and what I found is making paper boats, but not just paper boats, because if you use the regular paper, they dissolve quite quickly. I found the paper that is called Terra Slate. It can be found on Amazon. It looks just like regular paper. It's a very thin plastic is the way I could describe it. And we made boats out of them. This boat lasts long. If you're using it outdoors in the puddles, you can wash it off with soap. They will still be all right. Or you can use those boats also at the house indoors in your bathtub. You can take them to the pool, wherever it is. The children really enjoy that. And then you can teach them how to make paper boats and decorate them with them. Typically on the rainy days when the rain lights up a little bit, we put on our rain boots, take the umbrellas and go outside and put some boats in the puddles. You can also get creative and learn about mosaics and what mosaics are like, how they were made, and there's multiple options of making mosaics right now available on Amazon or at any other store. You can use mosaics that you can actually use actual tiles and glue, like a glue composite material that will create a real mosaic. My kids really enjoy doing those. Or if you have younger children and you just want to introduce them to it, there's lots of activities like mosaics with foam stickers, and it also promotes so many different skills outside of fun creative time together. They have to use their pencil grasp to take the puffy stickers on, they have to match the colors, and you get to spend really cool quality time together without much stress on yourself, because it does not require a lot from you, but it is a lot of fun. If you are on a creative kick, here's another cool art project that I discovered also on Mosaics.com. It is this really beautiful lanterns. I could not find those on Amazon, so they will be linked on Mosaics. The lanterns are made out of very thick cardstock. Kids and I really enjoyed it. Justin had forest friends, and Scarlett had mermaids because she likes mermaids, fairies. There is multiple options that you can choose from those lanterns, and they are so beautiful and make for such a great keepsake. Comes with a tea light, so at night it can light up their room. The mermaid one actually even put like the lights on the ceiling. So it was really fun. That's something you would do together with your children, especially if they're a little younger, because their age, I think, is 8+. I never go by those because it is really fun to do it anyways with your children. Of course, puzzles are always always a big hit with us. We've been doing jigsaw puzzles because my kids are older these days. So this is the recent one. This were from Crocodile Creek. This was Justin's Farm Animals. It's a pretty big puzzle and it's quite complex, even though it says 4 plus here. So that would definitely require a little bit of help. And Scarlett's puzzle is also with rainbow fairies, dancing fairies from Crocodile Creek as well, and she is completely capable of putting it on her own, and she actually does it quite frequently. So getting a cool puzzle for your children that is new and kind of suits their interest is a great idea as well for the rainy day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you some ideas, whether it's for babysitting, spending time with your grandchildren, or you are just stuck at home for whatever reason. I've also filmed quite a few activities videos of this kind for rainy days with preschoolers last year, so I will link it for you right here on the screen and also in the description below, just for you to get ideas on what can you do with your very, very busy little ones and spend time with them in fun and meaningful way. All right, I hope to see you soon. Subscribe to my channel if you're looking for mommy related content for activities for children and lifestyle.